Howdy, and how do you do? I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful evening thus far. I do strategically say evening because I feel like a lot of us are all the same. We've had this discussion once before a while ago, but maybe we have new viewers. Most of us are probably the same in the sense that we watch YouTube to fall asleep to. And so I say good evening, because I'm sure a lot of you are falling asleep right now. Maybe you are asleep and this video was just recommended and now it's playing for you, which, way to go, algorithm. I love the views. But that being said, I know there's still some of you that are not actually falling asleep to this, and you might be watching this over your lunch break, or just you got off work or off from school. Maybe it's a steady break. You just have a lull in your day and you just want to watch it. And to you, I want to say RIP, because just know that there are people sitting here watching this, or maybe they're fast asleep watching this, and you're wide awake. So joke's on you. I guess joke's probably on me too, since I am wide awake making this video. But nonetheless, who doesn't, or who wouldn't rather be asleep in our current day and age? So there's a little fun fact for us all to enjoy and take peacefully to our abodes. I think abode is a fancy way of saying home. I could be wrong though. I'm going to treat it like it's a fancy way to say home. Bob Orb's interesting, Cruciball's interesting, but I would kind of like to see where our build goes with some of these relics. I really don't want to lose health here. I don't think there is a way that, blessed be, there was a way where we did not lose health. Now if we can hit 2 bombs here and not lose any health for any reason, perfect. I say 2 bombs because 2 bombs would take out these plants, and those plants should be the only way that I lose health in this particular fight. Probably should have kept the dag orb. It does the exact same amount of damage. 2. Boom. Perfect. I do want to take this time, it popped up in my head, to apologize for, I think it was the last video. I recorded on my lunch break and I was eating, and I ate a monster-sized original Slim Jim. I think I took like 2 bites out of it, maybe 3. And there was a comment down below mentioning this and said, why must you eat something that calls for so much saliva use? And to that I say, I'm sorry. I figured ASMR is so big on Twitch, maybe we can start a trend on YouTube. But I guess the trend does not start with me eating a large Slim Jim on YouTube. So now I know ASMR is not the forte, or our forte, current forte. Maybe one day we'll just become an ASMR channel, and then you'll just have to listen to me eat all the time, because then, I don't know, I don't really eat too much, and I try not to eat so loud, but I guess I eat my monster-sized Slim Jims very loudly, and the mic picked it up, which I think I apologized during the video too, because I knew it probably was making noise. I thought it was just a wrapper though. I thought I ate it quiet enough, but apparently not. Perfect. Ooh, puppet's nice, but I think wall chicken will get as much health as we possibly can. Sorry for this little baby cough. I think I apologize for my little baby cough. almost every video here recently, ever since my cruise. And those of you that didn't know, I went on a cruise not too long ago, and I got sick on it. And so I'm still like, I still have this little pansy cough, is the best way to call it, a little pansy cough. It's not like a full cough, it's like a little tickle in my throat, and it makes me like half cough, and it sounds like I might be laughing or something. And so I apologize for that. Not really much I can do about it right now. I just have to get over whatever it is that caused this issue. But now that I mentioned my cruise, this is a good segue into a realization that I had not too long ago. I came to the realization that the cruise I went on is often referred to as the Spirit Airlines of... Ooh, suffer the sling. Very nice. Is often referred to as the Spirit Airlines of cruise ships. So I took a Carnival cruise, which I guess I don't want to lose any of these three because stones are now good. I guess we'll let the stone sink. I guess we won't get rid of our old dag orb by any means, even though I want to get rid of the dag orb. Pumpkin pie is pretty mid, is the best way to say it. But I went on the Carnival cruise. Carnival cruise. And on this cruise, it was, I mean, I didn't pay anything to go on this cruise, so I didn't really think too much about the cruise. But apparently it's the Spirit Airlines. And I say that just because I watched someone do a review on those cruises, and they said it's often referred to as the Spirit Airlines of cruise ships. So that is solely based off of their words. I don't know if it's necessarily accurate or not. That would have been a very big play if we could get this one bomb hit and got rid of all the minions, but it doesn't look like well, that bomb took care of them. I think it's 200 and some odd there. Would have done a ton of damage. Thank you for the comment a long time ago talking about using the scroll wheel for more accuracy. The only thing is, it is very, like, see how it moves? It's not even moving right there. I guess it doesn't move past. Does that mean it's a vertical throw, do you think? If I do it like this, wait, let me get it as close to, is that gonna be perfectly vertical? No, it's slightly tilted. Probably shouldn't have tested that out on an elite, but I'm not necessarily the brightest of Peglin players by any means. Ooh, pop off. Look at that, it's popping off again. Do 250, not quite. 30 some odd damage, I'll take. We can do that. Perfect. Pult orb, I mean, Docked Orb sounds nice. On the outside, it sounds nice. But I think healing probably sounds... Ooh, popping corn sounds even better, though. Not a bad little lineup we have here. We haven't been max health in a while, but we do have 84 health. And every time we throw a rest orb, we are gaining a little bit more health. But back to the Carnival cruise that I went on. So yes, I was, according to that video at least, they're considered the Spirit Airlines, and they're considered a party cruise, a party barge, or a party cruise. I don't think it's necessarily a barge. I think a barge is like a small ship or a small boat that is party based. But apparently it's like pretty popular with it. According to the YouTube video, it was popular with college students, so that's more people my age, I thought. But on this cruise, it was not a bunch of people my age by any means. It was usually people older than I by quite a bit, which everyone on it was nice, and according to the YouTube video. that's part of the course whenever it came to the cruise ship that they went on, the Carnival cruise ship. They didn't go on the same one I went on. I went on Carnival Liberty, and I think they went on like Carnival Excelsior or something like that, or Carnival X something. The one that they went on retired, I guess, this year, and they were like one of the last cruises that it will be embarking on. So I mean, I guess that would have been cool, but I looked at some of those videos, I mean some of the like pictures that they showed in their video of their cruise ship, and that thing looked dated. I guess it was dated back to the 90s, and so it makes sense that it was kind of dated on the inside. Do we want to worry about Pierce? Yes, we do want to worry about Pierce. Not necessarily against this boss, but we do need Pierce for the castle. Oh, I don't know if this is really going to help too much, but ooh, look at all that damage. 54 damage right out the rip. Going in hot with this. Bounce this way. Not quite that lucky. And it did not switch sides by any means. Whenever I say it didn't switch sides, I'm talking about the pumpkin pie down here, this little glowing thing. It's unfortunate we're hitting refreshes. Oh, what kind of... I need to get inside that pocket before I get eaten up. So if this boss gets right up in my grill... Oh, how unfortunate. The one time it's right there. The moment this boss gets right up in my grill, it puts me inside of it, and it's almost impossible to hit all this stuff on the outside. And so like that, I wanted to make sure I hit all those bombs, since all the bombs were presented to me on the outside. Oh, please fall down the middle. Perfect. That pumpkin pie essentially sends me back to the top, right where it falls out, and it goes right down the drain hole. It repeats the process on repeat. Honestly, we're not performing too shabby, I guess. I think we'll do just fine. We'll do fine against this boss at least. And now this is no representation on how well we're going to be performing against the castle, because the castle is a whole nother beast. The castle is Act 2 in this game, if you did not know. And I tell you, Schwat, it's going to be, especially with what they just presented to us here. I don't want any of these. Constricting chains is awful. Never grab constricting chains. Yes, +2/+3 sounds good, but it only limits you to 4 directions to shoot, and it just totally screws you over. No, don't use constricting chains ever. I don't know a single use for it. Maybe, I guess maybe Matryoshka with the magnetic boss relic, but that means you'll have to pick up constricting chains in the second room, not the first. I don't think you... Maybe if you have the magnetic relic as well as the Lector magnet, the orb that's a magnet as well, maybe. But then again, you'll have to pick up constricting chains in the second boss fight, not this first. I don't think it's ever a good choice in the first. Wand of Skulltimate Power, we have decided that that's only good if you have a lot of healing and you have a bully ball. Then it is very good. Which I have some healing, but not a lot of healing. And then all orbs get +2/+0, but boards contain 1 less crit. That would probably be good if we were in the base game, not Cruciball, because Cruciball we only have 1 crit. Kind of need crits to do damage, and +2 is just not enough, because +2 essentially balances out. That's not really that worth it. +2 to this puts me at 6/7. A crit's still better. 5/5, that's a level 1, so we'll level up to a level 2. A crit's just always going to be better for us once we level up our stones, so I don't think we would need any of those. That was my thought process for those, just so you know, in case you were curious. I hear Miss Oakley whining. If you want to know who Miss Oakley is, she is the pup hound that you see on the profile picture of the channel. Now, I have heard that it might be worth changing that up a little bit, just because it is kind of not video game related, having Miss Oakley's face up there, which I do agree 100%, but I don't know what I would want to replace it with. And it was kind of a filler whenever I first made this channel. I needed something up there, and her face just looked fantastic for it. And it was about the only picture I had on my phone that would work. Maybe I had it on my PC. I think I had it in a Discord channel. I think that's where I got that picture, was from, because we have a Discord channel, which, fun fact, selfish plug, I guess, or self-promotion, I guess. We do have a Discord channel. I highly recommend joining in. I would highly request some feedback with it. We are working tirelessly. We're working when we have availability on making it as user-friendly, as fun and intuitive as possible. I haven't had too much time to spend on it here recently, but I have added a few things. One of the things I have added was a little channel where it's called Man's Best Friend, and it's where you can post little pictures of your animals of your life, because who doesn't want to see a nice cute little animal throughout their day and see everyone else's joys of life. And I started it off with another little picture of Miss Oakley in there. You'll have to tune in. The link in the description below is to the Discord channel, and you can check out my little picture of Miss Oakley. Is it better to get the free relic and do all these basic fights, or do all these question marks? I think I'd rather have all the question marks. Question marks look a little more entertaining, a little more variety with it. Like this, duplicate a random orb. It's gonna duplicate our bold orb level 3. Who's the boss that we had to fight? The wall? Bold orb, I guess, might help us with the wall. Bold orbs can stack pretty well. Unfortunate bounce out of there, but you're doing way more than enough damage to take everything out, so doesn't matter. We'll upgrade a stone to level 3. We do want to continue going leftwards. Please don't pop out of there with those bombs. Perfect. Yes, we do want to fight that elite. Here's a little damage check fight here. I say damage check because the final boss, the wall, is a lot like this one in the sense that it's a wall and it comes closer to you and it has a lot of health. And so we can kind of base how much damage we are producing, and if we're producing enough damage off of this fight, which currently we are not performing up to par because Pumpkin Pie is going to be a very high hitter for us, but it's been hiding from us. Our refreshes down at the bottom is kind of scary. Health doesn't matter, so healing doesn't really matter too much for us. Boom. Oh, nice hit on that refresh. Both refreshes mixed it up a little bit. Maybe if we can find a way to get our refreshes to... Ooh, please. Oh, of course, now you go down that hole. If we can find a way for our crits to do refreshing and our refreshings to do crits, we might be fine. Look at that. We're not even halfway through this boss's health, and he's already up in our grill. Boom, Pumpkin Pie popping off. Hit that refresh. Pumpkin Pie, please pop off again. Good crit hit. Thank you. Please go down that Pumpkin Pie again. This is where we're gonna recover. Oh, yes. When you do 1600 damage, you essentially have to double how much damage you're doing here. 400 damage is a little bit more doable for us, so we are going to lose quite a bit of health. I threw that very haphazardly because I thought the crit would stay in the same spot, which I don't know why I would imagine that. Ooh, unfortunate. I can throw Bold Orb, but this is a level 3 stone. Didn't do 100 damage, but Bold Orb should do 40 at the very least. And gain us a little bit of health. We got through it. Do we upgrade or do we heal? I think we upgrade. I think we'll do just fine. Bombs, apply blind. Activated crits do refresh, just like I was saying. So now our crits refresh the board. Now if we get our refreshes to crit... Oh no! I thought we were fighting the boss already. That was from the question mark. Mind blown here. That is quite unfortunate. We got very lucky with our Bold Orb. And I don't foresee our luck persisting, or at least happening again, because that Bold Orb worked perfectly. I'll probably skip a level 1, go Bold Orb here, hit the refresh, big refresh hit. 100 damage is not gonna do it. Oh, you missed the nice refresh. 120, not great. Okay, this is our time to shine. No! I'm just throwing these out there. Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Hopefully it's not us that has to give. Like right here, I don't think we'll ever hit down there with the pumpkin pie on this map. Oh, I say that, but look at us. Oh, no, we're back on the left. And you might be asking, why are you throwing all the way on the left? Because this wall is actually going to help us stay alive a little bit. Unfortunate. I'm banking you on hitting that crit. Oh, you're staying alive just in time to hit the crit. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for falling down there again. You're not doing quite as much as the Bold Orb dreamed of doing, but you did half its damage. 500 damage should be achievable, I think. Maybe it's achievable. You're doing 25 damage, I think, a pop on damage. And you're about to hit me twice here, so... Dang it. Oh, we'll retry. We'll keep it going. Rallying Heart. We'll just keep it going because that was not too bad of a run, I guess. And we had pretty good conversation. Just not the greatest of plays by me. We had that same elite fight back to back, which wasn't ideal for us. I didn't realize it was our question mark that put us with that elite fight. This is a very gross fight to start with, though. Kind of an opening map with a bat. Usually the first maps should be a little easier for us, but... And I didn't know this one could be a starting map, but... I don't know. Oh, come on, bat. You don't have to hit me. You can play nice once. You're complete poo-poo, Jack Orb Lantern. I am not the largest fan of Jack Orb Lantern. Whenever it first came out, I was a fan, but now I'm not too much of a fan. F-A-N. Look at all these relics. Do you see all these chests? I mean, of course we can only get 3 because now they have that one hidden, but we're gonna do our very best. Okay, we're not getting the first relic, but we can still... Oh. I tend to do that to myself. I tend to do that to myself. Prevent us from getting very good relic runs just by my navigation skills. They are quite lacking. So we'll get 2-3 free relics instead of the 4 that we could have been getting. I do like Splat Orb. I think I'm gonna go Splat Orb. I haven't gotten Splat Orb in a while. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. So we're not getting that free relic either. So now we're getting none of those free relics. Maybe we should have cut our losses on the last round. Oh man, do you know that feeling in your stomach whenever you just are so, not necessarily, I'm not like upset, I'm just disappointed. So disappointed in the fact that we're not getting any of these relics whenever I talk so highly about how they're right there in our face. And I just let them slip just like that. It's just so sad. Kind of breaks my heart. Unfortunately, we dodged the crit on both sides every time we tried for it, so instead we're gonna do this to ensure that we hit the crit with a dag orb. Boom. Boom. We're not missing a crit this time. I can't believe it still oh, it still makes me so sad. We missed the crit. I mean, we missed the relics. We're just getting nickel and dimed all the way down to our last bit of health with this fight. I think we'll go you. Perfect. Ooh, with Elector Peglin. Look at this setup right here. That is simply beautiful. But how do you pick one? I tell you how. You pick them at 3 orbs. Now we finally go right. Two successful right turns that we needed 30 minutes ago. No, we needed like 5 minutes ago, whenever. Oh, come on. The best way to do this map is hitting down to these bombs. Getting down to them, but oh. Okay, the Splat Orb really dropped the ball in the sense of protecting these pretty well now, so they're not going to be too helpful. So we're gonna go on this side. We're gonna hit these bombs instead, right? No. So we're gonna throw this out there. We're gonna hit the refresh instead. There is a way to hit these bombs. Most people do hit these bombs. Believe it or not, most people do actually hit these bombs. And that is not the case for us. Fortunately here, we can hit these 2 bombs and that will end the fight for us. 63% of our health. We'll probably just heal for 22%. Let's go ahead and go right. Just solidify one last right throw, then we head left. Left throws are more in our wheelhouse anyway. See, we like that left side apparently. Hit the bomb one more time. That's fine, I guess. I don't want to lose health in this fight, so preferably that is the case. Not too impressed with that. 6 damage. Not the most impressed with 6 damage either. Oh no. Okay, welcome to the world of me on most of the time whenever I really try for something interesting. Granted, we didn't really try for anything interesting, but we did drop the ball in the sense of having a very, very good starting map that we just misnavigated on. There's no one to blame here, but I know some of you might say it's all my fault that we're not getting those relics, but I beg to differ. I think it is the game's fault, not my fault. It was programmed. It was predetermined. It was sending me to the left side, no matter what. It was not my choice. It was not ultimately not up to me going right or left. I gave my influence, my opinions on which way to go, and then the game saw from there which way we needed to go. And so it took us to the left, because that is the direction it takes to win. I'll probably continue. I don't want to... How do you skip on the egg, man? How do you skip on the egg? You know, I'm not going to go for that elite fight. Maybe we'll go for the next elite fight. Or maybe we'll go for the question mark, because I don't like how many stones we have. Unfortunate case of stones being all together at the start of the fight. Unfortunate case of avoiding all the bombs as well. Yes, sometimes you can't win, and sometimes you just are destined. Oh, big bomb hit. Big bomb hit. Well, didn't take anything out necessarily, but big bomb hit nonetheless. Matryoshka coming in for the win. It's going to... Oh no, you're still alive. Look at this stone that I can't skip. 14 damage. I got this egg that I don't care about. 10 damage is plenty. I guess we'll take the heals. We'll take the elite fight. Believe it or not, we will take this elite fight in hopes to win something. Boom. Look at all these durable pegs now. Imagine if we performed durable. Ooh, 200 and some odd damage there. Ooh, look at all these durable pegs. Oh, they're so glorious. Oh, and the refresh with a refresh down there and an egg right here. Oh, it's like it's meant to be. Do you hear Miss Oakley just out there barking? She's playing. She is playing up a storm with the people here in this household. And I think she's enjoying herself. Unfortunate. Come on, make some money moves here. It's not quite 160 damage. No matter how I do it, why didn't you disappear? Why didn't you disappear? You were supposed to disappear. Boom. Big refresh. We're kind of falling apart in the last half here. Ooh, unfortunate bounce there. Unfortunately, it got very bouncy, very quick. Activates, also refresh the board. Crits activated. Or refreshes grant crits. I think I'd rather have more refreshes on the board than I would have crits on the board. Not going to lie, refreshes are the lifeblood of this economy. And stones are far from the lifeblood of this economy. And we have so many of them. Very unfortunate that we're gonna have to hit this refresh here to do damage. No, we will not. We'll throw it in here. Maybe we should have hit the refresh. I wanted to hit the refresh for the splat orb, but I guess it was not meant to be. Please come over here for my Matryoshka. Thank you. Big crit. Unfortunately, you guys all favored the right side. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't all favor that side. Thank you for the hit. It means so much. Ooh, crits. I forgot crits refresh the board. It's probably something I should have remembered. Unfortunate placement of that dang crit and refresh. Unfortunately, you went that way. I think I made a poor decision there. Poop. Poop, poop, poop. That is unfortunate. Well, I think that's where we're gonna have to call it because we did not perform well on that second turn, and I don't foresee success in the next or near future. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with y'all later. Please consider joining our Discord down below. Yes, it's in the description below. Thank you. Bye.